Good afternoon. I'm glad to see you, ma'am. I text you long ago, but finally you text me back. What to say? It was a great day for me.
Thank you so much for saying that. I'm also
Yes.
excited to talk to you.
Even I. Ma'am, how are you?
I'm also doing great. I'm also fine. Priyanka, tell me about yourself.
Okay. Ma'am, my name is Priyanka De. I'm from West Bengal. I did my graduation and B.Ed. Okay. I was working as a school teacher, primary section, but now I am giving a home tuitions to students. Okay. Recently, I used to work in Byju's, but due to some uh, financial condition of the Byju's, they laid off many employees. So I was one of them. So after that, I am working as a home tutor. Students come to my house, small kids. Okay, for primary section kids, they come to my house. Just I give them tuition. That's all, ma'am.
That's
I'm
very
planning to join. I'm planning to join schools, but I've given my CV also, but I've not got any revert from their side. Hopefully, I will get very soon.
yes, definitely you will. Which subjects are you teaching?
Ma'am, my honors was in English only,
So you teach English.
but in primary, English only, and my B.Ed method paper was also English and history. And as I told, I teach primary section. No, in primary section, if you teach, they give you social studies also. Sometimes they give you science subject also. It's according to the schools who revise the timetable.
And it's not very difficult to teach all subjects to young children. But when it comes to bigger classes, then it's difficult to take all subjects, unless you are specialized in them.
For the higher section, it is difficult for an English teacher to teach a science subject.
Correct.
But for primary section,
It's okay.
it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy.
Unless you have, literally not studied at all. Otherwise, you can definitely teach them.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And moreover, the chapters are also of very small pages only, not too lengthy. But in senior classes, the chapters, they have many numericals, many theories, which the
And
experts
very
can only
complex
teach.
concepts. Unless you have, specialized in science, you can't take physics, chemistry, such subjects, and you have not taken science, then you can't teach that. Right?
It will be a bit tough for others.
And what did you teach at Byju's?
When Byju's, I was not in academic part. I was a student success specialist there. The students' academic part is something different, where the teachers used to teach according to their subject assigned to them. But our role was like we used to help the students. Okay, we are working as a mentor. Okay, we have a certain amount of students. Okay, allotted, and there we used to call them. If they used to mail them, then we used to give them revert. We used to give revert back to them if they are having any problem in any subject, if they are having problem in any classes timetables.
Okay.
Suppose a child is having a class at 11 o'clock, but somehow he's having problem, he won't be able to, then we used to help them. We used to schedule that timetable on different time, different date. That's all. And if any of the students is facing problem in joining the classes, okay, that time we used to take the complaint and we used to forward it to the L3 team. Then they used to solve that problem. Them, if then also they are not able to solve, then we used to forward it to the L3 team.
So they would come up with
like
all
that.
kinds of complaints.
We were like the bridge between the students and the
academic counselors. Now you have been giving tuitions at home, but we don't call it home tutor. A home tutor goes to student's house. That is called a home tutor.
Okay.
But you are giving tuitions at home, at your place. So that means your home is kind of a coaching center that you own. So you are giving tuitions at home. If you say you are a home tutor, that would mean that you go to every student's house, right?
Okay. So we will say that I give tuitions to students in my home.
Yeah, at your place.
Will be okay?
At your home.
Okay.
So how many students are there? I mean, how many students come to your place?
Ma'am, not much. 5 to 6 only they come because earlier I used to work. Now that time I have not
Yeah.
because the timing of the Byju's was too much from 10 to 8, 8:30. That time I have not taken any tuitions. Na.
Okay.
But after that, after laid off, I was getting bored. We need to do something, right? We cannot sit at that time now like this only, not too much, ma'am. But I'm trying to get. If I get as a teacher in any school, then it will be okay for me.
So after getting laid off, you wanted to do something. That's why you started giving tuitions to nearby children. And now, if you get a good job in a school, then you will go for it, right?
I will go for it. Yes, ma'am.
So overall, 5 to 6 children come to your house. Are they all in one group, or you teach them separately?
No, so a few comes in group and one come separately.
Okay. So one
She's
of
a
them,
small girl, na. That's why she
you
don't.
teach her separately because she's too young, and all the other children they
too
come as a
small.
group. So you teach one group,
They come in a
one
group.
small child, one young child. Yeah. Okay. If you take everyone separately, then you will have to spend 5-6 hours.
Yes, it will be
That will be a lot.
difficult for us, na,
Right.
to manage.
And tell me about
And
your family.
ma'am, my husband is a bank officer. Okay, but I am staying in Asansol. Okay, Asansol, you might have heard, it is in West Bengal only, a small city.
Okay.
But my husband is staying in Bardhaman. Saturday, Sunday he comes. I have one kid,
Okay.
one child, one son.
So he stays away from you, and he comes to you only on weekend.
Only on a weekend he come. My mother-in-law stays with us.
Okay. So your child, does he miss his father a lot?
Ma'am, he misses, but the fact is that we are always connected with him in mobiles. When he comes from office, video call, and every Saturday he comes. So, and moreover, my son is also busy with his school activities and studies. Na, that's why.
Okay, since you are connected to your husband all the time, so your son gets to see him on video calls and everything. Plus, he makes it a point that he comes every Saturday, right? So, how old is your son?
Ma'am, he's 9 years old.
Okay. So, he has this thing in mind that Papa is going to come on Saturday only. So, he's, okay with that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. He is okay. Habituated, ma'am.
Okay,
Habituated with the time.
So now, yeah, he's habitual now. Since when has he been living there?
Ma'am, see, when he got transferred, first he transferred to Kharagpur. That time we all went, okay. Then Mednipur, we all went together, only that place. Shifted there all together. Then he came to Asansol. Then as my son was growing, we faced lots of problem while admitting him in the school. Because what happened, na, ma'am, in bank job, the transfer, those who are working in bank, they will know very well. In bank job, na, they do that transfer thing in the month of June, July, and at that time all the schools, they are having their either midterm or terminal exam. And that time they don't admit any new students.
Right. In June, it's very difficult to get admission. Yeah.
And many does, because if you show them the transfer slips, then many schools takes, but many doesn't. So that time we thought that we purchased a flat in Asansol and we decided to stay there. But after 3 years, he again got transferred in Bardhaman. So that time, again the same timing, June, July. That's why he went and we stayed.
Okay, so that he doesn't get disturbed again and again. Every time with the admissions, you would have had to face the same problems.
Ma'am, many problems. Like, ma'am, see, we did the admission that like he's in ICSE board. So the session starts around March or April. Some school it is in March and some school it is in April. So we used to do the admission there. Okay, he used to continue the schooling 2-3 months. After that, again transfer. We have to take him to another school. There again we have to do the admission. Many things, teachers and schools, many friends were there. He need to cope up with the syllabus. Even he need to adjust with the students also.
Correct.
This all many problems are there, ma'am. That's why.
I would point out a few
Sometimes he used to
mistakes.
cry
Yeah.
also.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes he used to cry also that I will not go. I don't like this school. See,
Okay.
if a boy is getting big now, so
Right.
it doesn't look nice now. If he is not able to adjust in any school, every time he have to do na, like after 3 years. So it's better to stay here only till
Right.
10th. He
Yeah.
completes
Correct.
it.
Correct. As soon as he starts getting attached to these friends, he's all the friends and everything is snatched away from him, and now he has to adjust to the other school. It's very difficult to adjust to a new place, new school. It's very difficult for a child to move to a new place every year, or maybe every 2-3 years. They get attached to their friends, their school, their teachers. Get him admitted to one school, then the same thing would happen after 2-3 years again. Yeah, so then you would have to get him admitted to another school. So many school
And
take the
moreover,
child and many school don't. So that is why you had to face so many problems, right?
many problems. And
Now
moreover,
you
many times we have
decided to
not got
stay.
the good
Yeah.
school. Many times we have not got the good school also, because as I said na, in this months many school don't admit new students. So
Okay.
that time they tell only whenever we go to the office for admission, then no, we are not going to take any more students. Like this, it doesn't work, ma'am, because a child has its own future. His
Correct.
academic should be regular,
Correct.
right?
And
if
you
we
can't,
every time
in such a situation, you can't even choose the school. So whatever school is going to accept your child, you will have to put him in that only.
complete his
School for
that
your child. Yeah. You can't even provide good
just to
education to
complete.
your child, then what's the point?
Just to complete, he doesn't. Just to complete that year, we have to put him in any
Correct,
of the
correct.
school, whether it
Whatever
is
school
good
he
or
gets
bad,
admission to, correct. So
like
that was a
this. So
compulsion
we thought,
actually. Yeah.
so we thought that it's better to stay here only, and for his schooling, I and my mother-in-law stayed here, and my husband. Because see, ma'am, again he will get transferred 3 years. Again he will get, because it is his rule only from
Okay.
bank. This
So
rule is been allotted
in banking jobs, there is a transfer every 2-3 years. It's mandatory.
3 years.
Okay, every 3 years.
Mandatory.
Okay.
3 years mandatory. And if you take promotion, it's sure shot that you are going to get transferred to any of the other states, or in some different this state only, but some different cities.
I think your child also wants to talk. Maybe I think it seems like that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He's sitting beside me.
Okay. So what's his name?
Pritish.
Pritish.
Complete. Pritish. Yes, huh.
Hi, Pritish. How are you?
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
You take this one.
How are you, Pritish?
Hello, ma'am.
Your name is Pritish, right?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, your name is Pritish.
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
okay. Your name is very beautiful, and you are a very cute kid.
Thank you.
Okay, you don't like to get transferred to any other place?
No, I like to get transfer.
Okay.
Now he's telling.
Okay. So you like this school? The school in which you go right now?
Yes,
You like it? So do you have many friends?
yes.
Okay. Who is your best friend?
Srijan Kanjilal.
Srija Kaljila. I didn't get the name.
Srijan Kanjilal.
Srijan Kanjila. Why do you like him?
We sit at the same place. We share the tiffin also.
Okay. Does he fight with you?
No,
Okay. He never fights with you. Okay. Very good. You miss your papa?
yes, a little bit.
Okay, little bit. And when you want to go out and eat something nice, then you go out with mama?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Give it to your mama.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, he's a
Yes.
sweet child. He looks very happy.
Now he's telling. He's always happy, ma'am. Now he's telling you that he likes to transfer, but that time he was telling, how will I leave my friends? He was making so much. He was crying, making faces whenever he was seeing us. He was making faces. Oh, I will not go like this. And now he's
How
telling
old-
in front
How
of
old
you.
was he at that time?
First transfer, that time he was 7 years old.
Okay, at that time he was crying. Actually, we shifted from Delhi to Noida, right? My son was also 7 years old, and he was in, I
Uh-huh.
think, KG, kindergarten. So at
Okay,
that time,
KG.
he had a
He was
friend.
in one.
Yeah, okay. So he had a friend, and we had to shift to Noida. We had taken a house. So
Mhm.
my son was,
Mhm.
so emotional. Mama, how will I be able to see my friend's face again? I was also so emotional that my
Mhm.
son has to leave his school, his
Mhm.
teachers, and all his friends. I took his
Mhm.
number and kept it in my,
Mhm.
phone, and I used to make him chat with
Mhm.
him and call this child.
Mhm.
But after a while,
Mhm.
after a few years, he forgot about him and then he made new friends. But it's actually an emotional,
How?
and I understand that how bad I felt. So how bad you
Mhm.
must be feeling that your child has to do it every 3 years. It's not good for this
Mhm.
his emotional health.
Moreover, he's little frightened also. That time he was telling, my teachers are good, but I don't know in that school if they will scold me, what will I
Yeah,
tell them?
yeah.
He's little frightened
Yeah,
also.
children are, terrified that what will a new school look like, just how will the new students be, how will the teachers be, will they be strict and all. So they start adjusting in a new school in about 1 to 2 years time. And as soon as he adjusts, it's time to shift again.
Even ma'am, when he get admitted in promoted in new classes also, no, that time also he was that time also he gets scared.
Okay.
Maths, this ma'am will teach, she is very angry, she looks very angry. But as days pass by, and he just get
Okay.
adjusted.
Yes. Children are, terrified of strict teachers.
Hmm.
In West Bengal, do teachers hit children when they make a mistake
No,
or they
not
don't
much,
bring
ma'am.
a copy or something? No?
No, they don't hit much. They give punishment like for stand
Okay.
for 10
Keep them
minutes,
standing for
like that.
few minutes like that. Yeah.
Huh. Huh.
So I think
10
all
minutes like
those
that.
teachers, who still slap the children or,
Hmm.
hit them with dusters or scales, that should be banned
Hmm.
completely. It's said that
Hmm.
it
Hmm.
is completely banned and it's not
Hmm.
allowed, but it is completely illegal now. But teachers still do that. Some
Huh.
teachers still do that.
Huh.
The ones who are older,
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
have
Hmm.
their own way of. They
Huh.
think that beating is the only way to set them right.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Because of
Even I
such,
have
yeah,
also heard this
yeah, because of such teachers,
in many
new
schools.
children are very scared of new teachers.
Hmm. Even I have also heard this in many schools.
Yeah.
Even in senior classes, Miss, this ma'am, this happens.
Okay.
The teacher they used to scold, but in junior classes, very very less. I think hardly if any teacher that also very lightly if they have beaten any students or not. But in senior classes, I have heard that many teacher they use scales like
Right.
to beat the students.
Yeah.